How you doing, guys? Welcome back. Gonna have a quick look at the spell, and it's not been doing anything dramatic at all, if I'm being brutally honest, other than making consecutive lower lows. So I'm a little bit concerned for where spell's going to end up. Although we could be at a bounce point, which would be nice to see. So we're just looking at the daily chart at the moment, and as you can see, we put a low in on the 6th of December or 4th of December, which was at 0061. And from there we had a nice move which took us up to a little over 2 cents, 2.7, and since then we've pretty much lost support, had a tail off, and we've just put in a lower low a little over a week ago, and yeah, not nice to see, not pretty. We did have a move from there which was a nice little recovery bounce, and we've been hitting a level of resistance which was previously acting as support at 008, and yeah, honestly, guys, I think we're just going to sit in this channel now, and until we break above, we're not going to see any significant price action. So fingers crossed we don't have a back test of the low that we've put in. Right, there we go. Yeah, fingers crossed we don't come back to this low. I'm hoping that what we've put in on the 4th of December and also where we've been sitting on the last few days is the low. But until we break above 0083, we're not going to get a chance to even retest at 1.1 to allow us to move higher. Now, this does look like it's going to be significant resistance, considering it's somewhere that we've been before. You know, after we had the catastrophic Bitcoin drop on the 4th of December, and then on the 5th, we sort of retested that area, 5th and the 6th, before we had a little launch. So it could be, yeah, yeah, I'm worried. I'm worried for spell. There's no other way of putting it. This is not something that I'd be looking at reopening a position on until we either backtest and confirm the low at 004, or have a significant move and break above 008. And it's significant drops and moves from here. You're talking 50% upwards or downwards, but that's just the honest, transparent position. It's not looking good. Making lower lows in areas that we've not been before is makes things difficult. All you can essentially do is follow suit of the drops we've seen and identify where we could move to next, and that's what will happen if we retest at 004. So what to look for is a bounce back to retest, and then it'll be a move higher. And I'm going to mark that. I'm actually going to leave that blue because it's highly possible. But what I do expect to happen is we'll just consolidate within this area for the next coming days. Obviously, this is on the daily chart, so I don't think we'll be in here this long. But at some point, we're going to come back and either retest this low and shoot off out of here, or we're just going to make a break up to just over a cent. And that will see us essentially have a level of consolidation at that area whilst we start rebuilding some foundations that will allow us to move higher and then continue. We have got a really significant number of resistances coming up. Even when we do begin to sort of get out of here, we've got cent and a half coming up. This one looks like a previous support for us. That's going to act as resistance at 13. What else have we got? Here at 12. I mean, literally I could spend a lot longer on here. You know, just as a quick review, these are price areas that we've only really got to on a number of occasions and tested once or twice, but it's really surprising how often when you fall through something, when you try and climb back up, these what should be insignificant price zones end up being really significant, and barriers to breakthrough. So unless we see some significant volume coming into spell, which is 100% possible, this one has got a lot of resistance to climb through. So if we just take it to the hourly, it might look extremely messy considering what I've just drawn everywhere. Yeah, it kind of fits. It does kind of fit in with this channel where we're struggling to break out, but we do have a little bit of support at the lower end, and it now looks like we've just broken back in. So look for the retest at 006 and then a slight climb higher. All right, best of luck, take care.